Hey everybody, it's your boy Zero here for another gunpla review. In today's episode, we're going to cover my custom build, the Shin-Shiki, also known as the Shinigami Shiki, which is a combination of the Hyaku-shiki, the Helios, and the Strike Freedom Gundam. If you want any of the pieces to make it, they are available at our friends at Galactic Toys. Yeah, no, I don't think the Helios is though. You may have to go to like New Type or US Gundam Store, but two of the three pieces are. So, you do have options. So, originally I was considering painting this, but the more I looked at it, the more I kind of just like the way it looks as is, you know? It has a very unique look to it, but that's just me. So, let's get into the review / commentary about what I did, why I didn't do things, you know, that kind of stuff. So, let's get into it. Okay, so, as you can see here, the backpack and the torso and head are that of the Hyaku-shiki. The arms are that of the Strike Freedom. The waist is that of the Helios, and the legs are that of the Strike Freedom. I try to keep, you know, the gold parts, the whole theme of the gold running through it. You know, that's the reason I picked the arms of the Strike Freedom and the limbs of the Strike Freedom to keep that look going on. The Helios, because I honestly did like the waist of the Helios. And it does have a little bit of gold stickers in the back, so it kind of fits with it thematically. And why did I pick the Hyaku-shiki? Well, one reason, because it's a unique design. Because it's based off the Delta Gundam and the Delta Plus. And honestly, it was the pieces that fit the Strike Freedom and the Helios parts. That's also a major reason. It was very convenient for me. So, with that being said, it does have the same posability as the legs for both of these Gundams, the Strike Freedom. So, at least the high grade. So, if you just... And I did trim the waist so they can be moved individually, as you can see. That's the leg bent there. That's the leg kick there. As you can see, the foot bends. You get good rotation on the ankle and the foot, so you get something good there. With the waist part still being that of the, I believe, the Strike Freedoms. No, it's the Helios. So you can move it, scooch this out of the way, you know, at least the side skirt, so you can move that up. So you get some decent kicks. Unfortunately, the back skirt is still paralyzed, so you're not going to get anything from the back. The wing binders open. They fold out all the way. Open up like that. You know, we have the cannon on the back, which you can fold out to be a regular cannon, or rearrange it so it shoots upwards on the shoulder, like so. If you can get it to hold up there, I cannot, so... And it says it doesn't have the Hyaku-shiki shoulders, so you can't plug it into the shoulders, unfortunately. I use the Strike Freedom's hand, so... It's the same hand, so... That's the arm being bent, which is good. That's the arm fully extended, which is good. The head is on a ball joint, so you get some decent rotation there. A good ab crunch. So, I have to say, out of our more recent builds, this isn't actually kind of stacking up to want to be one of my favorites. It's not a Gundam, but it's pretty darn cool. I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit of a Gundam purist. You know, if it doesn't have the word Gundam in it, I may not really acknowledge it unless it looks really, really cool. You know, like the G-Axis and the other one, I forgot its name off the top of my head, from Gundam Age. The Zephyros, the one with the axe. I forget how to pronounce it, or I never pronounced it correctly. the Hyaku-shiki, the Delta, plus the Revel, REVZEL, that one. The Gym Custom, the Rigazee, the very few grunt suits that aren't, minus the Rigazee, which is still technically a Zeta Gundam. It's just refined Zeta Gundam. Gundam Zeta. Look it up, that's actually what it means. Like, those, I've grown to really like. The Gym Sniper 2. Like, a lot of those grunt suits, I really do end up enjoying a lot more than some of the main suits. Not all the time, some of the time. So, I originally was going to try to see if I can use the Gundam head from, like, the Strike Freedom, but I kind of broke that while trying to figure out the pieces. So I was like, okay, I still have the head from the Hyaku-shiki, and I figured, alright, I'll throw that on it, and it actually looks really cool. I originally was going to paint it black and gold, but like I said in the beginning of the video, the more I looked at it as is, I really started to like the look of it. I may actually panel line it in the future, just to give it some more pop, because I really do like the design I went with here. It's like if the Hyaku-shiki got better and, continued its development line. It has a beam shield, several beam rifles. If I could find a way to get a cooler looking backpack, I would, but the fact that they don't make separate backpacks from different series as a regular, side thing for every Gundam series, it's kind of a letdown, I should be able to buy a spare GN drive, a spare backpack from the Destiny, or, the Coral Ender setup for the Burning Gundam and all that, or the silhouette packs for the Impulse Gundam, stuff like that. There should be a separate set that you can buy regularly. Like, they did do something like that during the Build Hours era, like you can buy the Dark Matter Gundam, the Dark Matter Ixia's backpack, but other than that, or the Sky High Wings, but it wasn't often enough, and it kind of saddens me that they stopped. That should have been a regular thing, but honestly, the Hyaku-shiki backpack isn't too bad here, and I do actually like it. So, you can get some decent posing out of it, and you can use any base adapter, any base you have. So, for example, from one of my other guys, it came with a free stand, which, again, always a promoted for. Plug it in. Right. Get some poses. Bam. The Shin-Shiki is ready to kick some butt. So, like I said, you can get some decent stuff out of it. So, yeah. Let's wrap up this review and summarize this Gundam. Okay. So, the Shin-Shiki, or the Shinigami Shiki, is, like I said, honestly now one of my favorite designs I've made off the top of my head. Not as much as the Nephilim or the Dark Lord Barbatos or the Shadow Lord Astray that I built, because the Shadow Lord Astray was one of my first custom builds, along with the Nephilim. Typhon is a close second. I may review the Typhon next when it comes to custom builds, because it's actually one of my favorites, and it was one of those, I need to do something with these spare pieces, and it came to me in a dream, and it kind of worked. So, yeah. But with that being said, I do like what I went with here design-wise. I will probably panel on it, and if it looks good panel on, I may actually enter it in this year's World Championships. Like last year, I know I wasn't going to win, but I'm happy with what position I got, and that everyone got to see my Gundam. So that was personally a plus for me. People saw the Revenant, people liked the Revenant. It just wasn't great, but hey. It is kind of true what people always tell you. Sometimes it's not about winning. Sometimes it's about placing. And it actually does do a lot. help my self-esteem. So, if you want to try to build this, you can try getting some of the pieces at our friends at Galactic Toys. I know New Type has the Helios and the Hyaku-shiki. I think they have the Strike Freedom there, but I can't be 100% sure. The same can be said for US Gundam Store. Amazon you can try, but scalpers exist, so be cautious. Same for eBay. But that being said, I want to thank all of you for watching. The GoFundMe is up and live, so please donate or share it. You know, help your boy out so he can, bring you more master grades and Gundam, Bandai Premium stuff. Because between this and doing book stuff, cash flow is rather thin, and I could use all the help I can get. So, order a book, donate, whatever have you, help out your boy. That being said, you don't have to. It'd be greatly appreciated, but it's not a mandatory. I'm not going to go like, I will find out where you live and shake you down for cash. Yeah, that doesn't work. So, like I said, thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys on Monday while I review my 200th Gundam. Yeah, I built 200 of these. That will be on Monday. You'll get to see my Master Grade Sword Impulse Gundam. Because I wanted to do a Gundam that I've never done anything from the line of. Not a high grade, not an SC, nothing. I want to pick a Gundam that I'm not even a huge fan of. Because I want to do something completely different. So I picked the Sword Impulse. I would have picked the regular Impulse, but I didn't have it. So I just went with the Sword. So, I'll catch you guys on Monday. Peace.